Guys, we have breaking news. The Supreme Court just nuked the centerpiece of the Trump economic agenda. In a massive 6-3 ruling, the High Court officially struck down those sweeping reciprocal and fentanyl-related tariffs that have been shaking up global trade since April. And Chief Justice Roberts said the president overstepped his authority under the IEEPA because the Constitution gives the power to set and tax tariffs to Congress and not the White House. We're talking about roughly 70% of the total 2025 tariffs being declared null and void. Importers are already lining up to reclaim between 150 and 175 billion in refunds. That's cash the Treasury was counting on to fund tax cuts and stimulus for you and I walking right out the door. But I sure am betting this was predicted by the Trump administration. If you look at that Trump chessboard, the tariffs on steel, alumina, and China are all still standing tall because they use different legal routes. Trump's next move may already be in the works because we're hearing whispers they might pivot to the Trade Act of 1974, which could allow for a temporary 15% surcharge while they fight this out in Congress. Now, Forrest, who the hell cares? What does this mean for your crypto? Short term, this is a massive utility injection. While the government's forced to pay back $175 billion in refunds, that found money flows straight into the hands of corporations and importers. They're going to be looking for high growth places to put it. What better place than crypto and XRP? And this ruling creates a giant hole in the federal budget because to pay those billions back while trying to fund the government, the Treasury has to either borrow more or print more. This weakens the dollar's purchasing power, and when the dollar gets shaky, smart money runs to assets with a fixed supply that cannot be printed out of thin air. This tariff game is not over by a long shot. It looks to me like Trump may have orchestrated this because a weaker dollar might have been exactly what he wants to help fuel this next crypto bull run.